Hi guys, and welcome back to my vlog and to my YouTube channel, which hopefully Mr. Khan will help get going, and then you'll be able to subscribe to that and like. Anyway, moving aside from that, what I've been asked to do is to show eyebrows, how I do my eyebrows, and have more detail in the eyes, and maybe talk through this one. I got great feedback from the last vlog. Thank you very much everybody that watched it and the feedback that you gave. People love the whole look, but some of them want it broken down and have more detail so they can actually get tips and learn from it. Anyway, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, as you can see, I've got absolutely nothing on my face apart from moisturiser. There's nothing on my eyes, my eyebrows. This is just me. Yeah, we look like this, as one would say. So, right, where are we going to start? Right, where I tend to start is I tend to start with the base, so to say. Okay, what am I using? I'm using Pro Longwear by MAC Soft Ochre. Now it's just a personal preference. That's just what I want to use. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set that base a little bit. You can use translucent powder or you can use an HD powder. I'm actually going to use an HD powder this time. This is just the e.l.f. one, and this is just one of my buys when I was in New York. Just the basic e.l.f. one. Give it a go if you can, it's great stuff. Or you can use translucent Chanel or something, whatever you want really. Okay, so that's that, looking quite nice and set. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance lovely palette. That was a lovely gift. Is for me, I'm just going to go into the socket. Okay, what am I doing? I'm using a dark colour in the socket here, just lining into it. Okay. The next thing I'm going to use is, I'm going to actually use the antique bronze colour. And basically, why am I using that? I'm using that for a bit of warmth, okay? I'm just going to tip that there again. All it does is add a hint of warmth. Again, just blending that. You shouldn't really even see it, to be honest with you. It's just blend into that, okay? Also going to use a little bit of real gar, as they call it. Again, this one's slightly orangey, okay? And again, I'm applying it to the crease. This is just to add a bit more warmth, a tip more warmth as they call it, so it doesn't look too black or too dark for some people. You can choose whatever. Really nice sort of peachy beige colour called Tempera, and that is going to form the basis of the mid-eye, as they say. That creates a lift. It's not a cut crease as such, it's just to create a lift. Now is I'm going to stop here and I'm going to stick some eyeliner on. Okay. What am I using? I love Revlon Colour Stay liquid. It's always a bit of a proven for me. I'm just going to use a wing on it. Again, freehand. This is just the way I do it. this is a quick one. You can equally use it for going out, so there's normally a bit of an art to this, but hey. I'm going to actually keep this eye matte. I should have said this is a what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of work underneath the eye as well while the eyeliner actually dries, because we're going to stick a lash on top of it. Okay, so I need it to dry just now. Personally, I do one layer of eyeliner underneath before I put the lash on, then put the lash on, and then usually I top it up. Personal preference, do whatever does works for you, but this is just my way of doing it. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing some work underneath the eye. Okay, I'm using some of that rustic colour underneath the eye there. Because I don't want this to be like black. I don't want to use black. So you should see two shades there. There's a dark brown, there's a rustic brown, which brings the lift, a sort of a lift there. But what we're also going to do is, you remember the other colour that I used for the warmth? I'm just going to use a bit of that as well, because I don't want it to be too dark. You're like, what is she doing? But believe it or not, it all comes together at the end. It's going to be a full eye, and that's what I'm here to show you. Obviously, I don't wear it like this to work. I don't have that kind of time, but not to worry. Okay, so let's look at trying to get some kind of lash on. The lashes are not easy to use. They're never really that easy. People sort of think, is it hard? Yeah, it is quite hard, but there's a bit of a knack to it. Sometimes you get it on right first time, sometimes you don't. I'm using a really, really light one. Okay, I'm just putting the glue on it. What glue am I using? I am using the famous Duo adhesive glue. I don't use any of the other glues that come with these, any lashes. Pick any lash you want. Go down. Why won't they go down? Pure silence, as you can see. Okay, now that's one on, and it will hopefully dry. Again, like I said, it's a really sort of natural one. It's not any of these big. What I'm using is I am using my Sephora brow highlight pencil that I got from one of my travels. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm just going for the brow bone. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. For me, the eyebrows, what am I using? What I use, I'm a bit lazy in this, and for quickness, I use my Smashbox Brow Tech to go. Absolutely love it. Why do I love it? Because it has the pencil and it has the actual, not just the brush, but it actually has the clear gel to set it as well. Yep, all in one. That's what we need. What colour am I using? I am using, it's like, oh God, hold on. It's like a mid-brown. It's a brown, dark brown. Anyway, for speed, the way I do it. Actually, first thing, I've forgotten them upstairs and I'm just being a bit lazy. So for me, I'm now shaping my eyebrows. This is my eyebrows. So what I'm doing is I've got natural thick eyebrows, but I just like to give them a shape. So it's just a bit of lines, shape, and what they use a kind of feathered strokes right the way through. Okay, so you can see this one is suddenly more defined. So now we're going back in with the eyeliner. Why? Because the glue hopefully has dried and I want to put another line over it and also cover. You'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, do you see the definition? See the difference, guys? What I've done is I've just used another line on top of it because that's just the way I do it. Soft and Gentle, one of my favourites. MAC, and I'm going to add Maybelline the eraser. I'm using a light colour, I also use a nude one, but just so you can see. Again, like I said, I'm not doing a full face, but I'm doing enough for you to actually see how an eye would look. Look or a day look. Oh, pardon me. I'm using NYX Wonder Pencil in nude. Again, it's just it's not dead obvious. It's just on the waterline, like subtle, so very subtle. I am using Voluminous Lash Paradise waterproof, and I got that from, again, that was from New York. That was from New York. The reason it's from New York because the Lash Paradise hadn't been, the Voluminous Lash Paradise hadn't been released in the UK yet, but it was released in New York when I was there. There's a lot of raving reviews on this about a lot of the bloggers. You can, if you want, go in and, like I said, curl them, but we haven't done that. So the last thing, very important, is what do you think of those? Browns, neutrals, nudes. Now I bet what you're going to say is we want to see the rest of the face. Now I might just do the rest of the face for you, but this one is particularly about eyes. But what I might do is do a second part and let you see the face.